They say games are played on the field and not on paper, and that's a good thing. Because if this one were played on, it get ugly. But you never know what's going to happen. Glad to have you with us from Gerald J. Ford Stadium in Dallas, home to the SMU Mustangs. As we'll see, the Rebels taking on the 20th ranked team in the land, the SMU Mustangs. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. The Rebels' long wait is coming to an end as they'll put a foot to it, and the season will get underway. From inside the 15, here's the return. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. So SMU's offense will go on the attack first. Every team has impact players.
Why I keep losing my signal?
Impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right?
If I lose this time, I'm going to have to reset my whole internet. I'm not sure why.
All those things are really, really good, but you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead, and it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
Catch in the middle, it's Harden. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. Last season, Kevin Jennings took over as the SMU quarterback, and they went 11-1 before stumbling in the ACC championship game and in the college football playoff. What does he need to focus on in terms of improvement?
Just avoiding the turnovers, Reese. If Kevin Jennings does that, this offense is virtually unstoppable. Because of his ability to extend plays and create, his accuracy thrown vertically down the field, SMU has everything they need. Rhett Lashley is going to have a lot of fun calling plays. If this guy takes that next step, watch out. This is a team vying for the college football playoff.
Guys, let's have a look at SMU. You start the season top 25. Clearly expectations are flying your way, but with that might come some roadblocks.
Well, I think you got to take every week and every opponent one at a time. The number beside your name doesn't matter right now. The number matters late in the season. So you want to start the season fast. You want to be gelling on offense and on defense. I think that's the challenge early here.
Absolutely. Figuring out who you are. Obviously some talented pieces, well thought of in the top 25, but a lot of season to go out and prove it. Day one, game one. Make that first impression.
Fires to the wideout. It's caught. He stopped and forced out of bounds.
All right.
Mark it at the 11. And the Mustangs will line it up on 1st and 10. They'll move the wide receiver. From the gun.
Get my way.
Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. The Mustangs trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. Trying to barge their way in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Mustangs. They strike first, and that opening drive of the season could not have gone better.
What a luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time, making offense easy, being physical, and really setting the tone for this football game.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And with the extra point, they get the
hopefully y'all don't lose signal again. It's connection.
66-yard touchdown drive.
Connection keep going in and out on me.
On the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Fielded in the end zone, it's Flowers. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. The Rebels offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football game. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others. They got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys really play well around.
Good to him.
David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as is a game manager, but that's really more what this guy is. You're right. They have to be able to run the football. They can't turn it over. They got to play great defense. If they do that in this game, he's good enough to get this win.
Back to pass on second down. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out.
Big catch there.
Defense did a great job. 30 short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting...
And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys into coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
The give to the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. And the Rebels want to pick up the tempo. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
This is not an ideal start for this offense. Your defense already gave up points on the first drive. This is your first opportunity, and you're not doing the most important thing, protecting your quarterback. Already 2 sacks on the day.
The Rebels will punt this one away. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Wants to bring it back. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Power football with the run. And they picked up 9 on 1st down. It'll bring up 2nd and short.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Off play action. Deep shot for the end zone.
Got him.
Touchdown, SMU. They went for it all, and it paid off with the score.
I know we're only in game 1, but in this half, you've got to be excited about what you've seen from this offense. Really nice rhythm. Quarterback's got great command on the field with respect to what they're trying to do, and they've got some weapons. I can't wait to see what this offense does this year.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Fresno State is down, but they are not out of it. Not there inside Bulldog Stadium, one of the more enjoyable places to watch a game in all of college football. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Georgia Southern. This one has actually kind of exceeded expectations. Always a memorable chapter in the book of college football.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Off the play fake on first down. Using the quick game. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. And the Rebels in the hurry up.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Snagged in the middle, it's Beal. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Look, you can't take away everything, right? So you give them that and rally and make a solid tackle.
Yeah, and a lot of times in zone coverage, I like when I can get all the eyes on the quarterback. I like when I can see the routes and see him develop in the middle. And you could tell they had keys on the tight end. He wasn't going anywhere after he caught that football.
Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. They just keep firing. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands.
Dude, wide open, big play opportunity. Hits him right between the numbers. You got to make that play. Those are one of those where I tap my helmet like, dude, that was me. That was on me. My bad. Give me another opportunity later on.
The Rebels will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. I wouldn't quite call it a shank, but that's not exactly going to go on the resume reel. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. They'll get this drive started from their own 45-yard line. From the gun, the running back looking for room. And he finds some solid space, makes a
nice little run
before the defense is able to stop him. And the Mustangs can really attack on this 2nd and short. Trying play action.
Need one more second to plant my foot. And I hit action.
Success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it. Got in the backfield, got the big play.
Looking to throw, it's Jennings. Blasted as he lets it go. Got his man downfield. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. The Mustangs getting set on 1st and 10. They'll run it from the gun. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
Defense is locked in this game so far. They've been shutting this offense down. I think one of the biggest reasons why is they are not letting this running back do anything in this game. They are trying to make them one-dimensional. They're being physical close to the line of scrimmage. They've had a really good game plan. They're executing beautifully.
That is a time-honored way to slow down the rush, hit him with the screen, and a chunk play.
Yeah, such a great job because you're flying up the field to get to the quarterback because everything looks like pass down the field. Let those guys get up the field, throw it right behind him. He does a little bit of the rest, making some moves, getting upfield, making the big play.
And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf.
Oh, that just really nice catch by the big tight end, throwing those mitts up there, catching the football.
And the Mustangs looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Wide receiver going in motion. Off the play fake. Throws for the tight end. Makes it
nice.
He gets it in. Touchdown Mustangs.
This offense is looking ridiculous. 3 touchdowns now in the first quarter, doing whatever they want at that will, I don't know if you're panicking, Palmer, but, I mean, they got to put something together on the other side of the field or else this one's going to get ugly fast.
One thing I know, David, is the defensive staff, after having the ball just run down their throat and thrown over their heads, they need to make some adjustments. Earlier than they probably anticipated, because right now they have no answers for this offense.
And he did make that extra point, no issue with the treacherous footing. They took it 64 yards right down the field. And the score comes on a 17-yard throw for the touchdown. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? He'll bring it out. It's Flowers. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
Makes his man miss. Stopped at about the 25-yard line, but it'll be a first down. And the Rebels racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, you got to be able to turn the page quickly on defense. Just gave up a first down on the ground, but here comes tempo. You've got to get lined up.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Makes the catch. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Behind the chains now on second and long. Leaves it with the back. They knock him down after he picks up 5 out to the 34. The Rebels really need to keep this drive alive on third down. That's the end of the period, and SMU has the lead. Man, that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on.
The what thing?
Now, the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. He'll pull it on the read. Nice move there. And the Rebels are stopped, but not before getting it past the sticks.
I just love it when my quarterback knows situational football. They run the option. He understands. It's fourth and short. Like, I got to stick my nose in there, get north-south, and try to get that first down. I love when I have a quarterback that can do that.
To the air on first down. Bought a little time, lets it go. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
And you see those balls in practice sometimes. They're just off the mark. You don't know how to control it. You don't know what goes wrong, but sometimes QBs miss, and it's an incompletion.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long. They'll give it to the back.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. You saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front on the offensive line. They haven't been physical enough.
They've got some work to do on this third and
Last
long
night,
from
a
the 40.
mysterious blood-red moon suddenly appeared in the skies
gun,
over
wants to
multiple
pass.
regions around the world. This was neither a
And this is
regular
going to be
lunar eclipse
incomplete
nor
on
an
third.
optical illusion.
It's
Astronomers
amazing to
noted
think
that this
just how
blood moon was
confident this
deeper,
offense
redder,
was
and
coming
more
into this
eerie
game.
than
They
previous
thought they
ones.
were going to go
Moreover,
up and
it
down the
lasted
field,
a full 2
throwing the football in
hours.
this one.
And
That
that's
has
what
not been the
researchers
case.
stated.
They have not yet scored a touchdown in this one. They just threw an incompletion on third down now, looking like they may have to punt. This offense has got to find their rhythm, but you've got to wonder about their confidence at this point of the game.
He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. There he goes. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
Man, coaches talked about they want to get this running back involved early and often and create some momentum, and this is a great way to do it. Early in this football game,
Why he gonna throw so much?
Run,
Put it out there on him.
and I bet you he's going to get a few more touches.
Come on, man.
They're dealing with a second and long. They'll go to the ground. He picks up 4.
Wrong
That'll
cut.
leave them with 3rd and 6.
I made the wrong cut. That's on me.
Trying to pick up a first down. Wants to throw. It's Jennings. Fires to the tight end. Crosses the 35. Out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play. Spotted at the 32.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking left.
Turn him around.
Got his man. And fire the completion there in the red zone and set up at the 13. The Mustangs have it with a 1st and 10. Motion from the wideout. A run for the quarterback. Breaks the tackle. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They go to the ground. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, SMU!
Well, this thing's turning into a route, and it's turning into a route quickly. Really nice job by the offense there, but it's not just them. Their defense is getting it done. Their special teams are getting it done, and it just feels like they're really feeding off of this home crowd and their energy. This has been the definition of home field advantage in this football game.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Men, a gigantic collision of top 5 teams, and it is now a final. Ohio State found a way to pick up the W, and a win is a win, but this was not the type of convincing victory they've gotten used to in Columbus. A top 5 clash and a thoroughly impressive showing that could be a huge confidence builder for this program. Back to you.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. They're going to open this drive with a pass. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Here's a heat. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
You can just start to sense the frustration building for this offense after that incompletion. Right now, setting up 4th down. They haven't yet scored a touchdown. They just can't find a rhythm in this game. Obviously, the defense, the big reason for that. But if this offense wants a chance to win, they have got to start stringing some completions together and get this quarterback in a better rhythm.
The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintain.
Oh, he's got some space. How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line? He's now up to 70 yards rushing, and that is quite an impressive first half here in this season opener. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Motion from the wide receiver. Caught in the backfield. It's Hudson. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Great job of contained by this defense, and in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic, and that's exactly what happened there.
They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. They keep pushing forward down to the 3, but now it's 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Mustangs! Excellent pass by the back on the option. He's into his happy place, the end zone, and he's been very, very happy because he's been there regularly in the first half.
Yeah, most people are happy with, several touchdowns in a season, but you just feed him and he keeps getting in the end zone, keeps piling up touchdowns. Those stats are just climbing up and up and up. Thank your offensive lineman. Take him out to dinner tonight.
On to attempt the try. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Running back searching for a hole. Runs through a tackle. Gets it across the 30 to the 31. A pickup of 5. The Rebels in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They'll run play action.
Oh, you got to pick that. You got to pick that. Threw it up for grabs for you.
Your punter out 4 times. At least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. Snagged out of the air. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
It's tough on the defense there. 3rd down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you can do there, and it's now a fresh set of downs.
And the Rebels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Finds a tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. So now it's 2nd and long. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. He sends 2 wideouts right, 2 to the left on 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Here comes the heat.
Man, I ran right past him.
And it'll be
I could have had a sack.
This is some physical
Ran right
defense.
past him.
Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
You got to be impressed with this defense early in this game, guys. They've got a big lead because they are getting after the quarterback. They've already generated multiple
Probably take
sacks.
my starters out in the third quarter.
Take advantage of this offensive line, and that game plan is working to perfection.
Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back.
Come on, Bar.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. To the air, it's Jennings. He hurls one deep down the left side. He's got it inside the 25. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, SMU.
Word.
Quarterback's abilities to
get your roll on.
Is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Ready to try the point after. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. Coming out with it, it's James. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And we'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. They find themselves in a pretty deep hole here, but maybe a chance to grab a little momentum and regroup at halftime.
Yeah, a big chance. Like this is an opportunity. This is the biggest opportunity in front of them in the game right now. You got to get some points on the board. You got to create something positive, Jesse. There hasn't.
Breaks into the open. You know, sometimes even a short game like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field. And don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous. He makes one guy miss, he can take it to the house.
Second down, he'll throw it. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming.
My job is to make sure that ball comes loose, and I got to go through that guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet, really be.
Fires one high and deep. Oh, he dropped it.
Good break up.
That was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Rebels decide to punt it away. A low line drive and short kick. Returns like that.
Came out of here.
Don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. That's reeled in. It's Brinson. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. And the Mustangs come to the line needing just inches for the first down. Scanning the field, it's Jennings. And they can't complete the bullet pass on third down. Now on fourth down, they'll send out the field goal unit. And they weren't able to get him in the middle of the field, so now a 49-yarder from the right hash. He splits the uprights. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead.
Well, the head coach decided to play it safe on 4th and inches and trot his field goal team out there, and his field goal kicker just made him look like a pretty smart guy.
So they put the field goal on the board and about to kick it away, and hoping that'll be the final points of this first half. And And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And the offense takes the field ready to go back to work. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. Not able to hook up the air, incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Now the play fake. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
How about this defense in this game so far? Already 5 sacks, and we're only in the second quarter. I think if you're the offensive coordinator, you have got to start mixing up these play calls, moving the pocket, get your quarterback away from danger, because it's obvious. This offensive line, they cannot hold up, and they cannot get it done.
Out of the gun, the inside give. He's knocked down just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line. It brings up fourth down. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, 2 quarters down, and I've got to say, this has been a fun watch so far in Dallas. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Gerald J. Ford Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. The Mustangs will boot it away to start the second half. Bringing it out. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. Nothing went right in that first half, in the first order of business here. Try not to be embarrassed any further.
But the comeback is possible. Remember 2006, Michigan State down 35 to Northwestern at halftime? They somehow came back and won the game. But it all starts on one play, and that has to happen here on this first drive of the game.
Yeah, the first possession. Your possessions, you're only going to get so many possessions, and you've got to score on every single one of them. Offense, defense, special teams have to play out of their mind, but they have to believe.
Quarterback on the keeper. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback.
And he is snowed under, sacked at the 7.
This has been a frustrating day, and I'm not sure it's going to get any better. You're already down huge. Listen, this offense can't protect this quarterback. They don't do anything right now. This defense has had their number all game long.
And the Rebels will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Fires to the middle. He's got an open man. Touchdown Mustang! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
And added on again. This offense has done whatever they want, however they want, and this lead has ballooned. When you start a season,
Really can't count this win as nothing. Really haven't tested my guys to see how they're going to against some real defenses.
This team looks ready to compete.
But this is a game to see at least what I got, who's who, what kind of capabilities I'm going to have. If it's not an actual test.
And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger.
More so I can see what the playbook look like.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Fresno State is getting whooped today, and at some point, this comes down to preparation. Are you prepared to play? Clearly, the answer today is a big fat no. They're trailing by 18 to Georgia Southern. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back
safety.
just to get to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Give to the back. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2.
And after your defense just went out there and gave up a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not in. They were ready for that. Gonna have to create some explosive plays through the passing game.
He lofted high and deep down the left side. Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 4th down. The Rebels will line up to punt it away. Let's see if
Liberty Berry beat FCS East. Like they quarterback on the Colorado.
And the punt team gets down there.
Arkansas smacks FCS school.
The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. Gives it on the option. Oh, he's got a chance. Can't get him to the ground. And we've been waiting to see the spin move, and so too had the defense. They were ready for it. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. The play action fake. Throws to the wideout.
Oh, just put your hands up.
Going for the big play.
Man, what is he doing?
Lead on offense, and they are still taking shots. They are challenging this secondary deep down the field. They barely missed that one.
They'll make the stop about 3 yards.
I don't know about no punt right now.
Yeah, and that's a really good job by the defense, because when you get in that 3rd and medium area, listen, you got to be worried about the run and the pass. Did a good job playing both, got it stopped, now forcing a 4th down.
All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
That's an awesome effort by the receiver there, because he didn't have the 1st down once he caught the pass.
Turning it on. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks for the 1st down. He's got 99 yards rushing, and he's making sure the defense feels him in this opening game. Got enough space, and he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, SMU. And at this point, they're just rubbing their noses at it.
There's nothing positive to be able to take away from this. You got beat down, move on to the next game, start working on the next opponent. This one's over.
And the point after is good. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the capper came on the run to the end zone from the 13. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. Bringing it back. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. He'll do it himself. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Determined run, but he stopped after 2 yards down at the 13.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
And the Rebels are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Wilkerson. Makes his way to the 17, but not enough for the first down.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on 3rd down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. Whoop-de-doo. You set up 4th and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and celebrate.
Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Did the work himself. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down.
Well, he's showing you all the tools in the toolbox now. We saw earlier in the game his ability throwing the football, and now you're getting to see it with him running, too. This guy is the definition of a dual-threat quarterback, and right now, this defense has no answer for it.
Touchdown, Mustangs! Great job by the back on the option.
Anytime the pitchman is able to score on these option-type plays, there has to be great blocking downfield by the wide receiver. That was absolutely textbook, and that's what allowed the running back to go score.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's James. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. This drive will open from the 15. Going right to work up top. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the second half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found it right there in that completion. Good throw, good catch. Now we got to keep it going.
They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Pulls and throws off the RPO. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down.
That's a huge throw for the offense, but they're down by a ton. They're going to need a lot more of that, and it's not going to be easy considering the defense knows they're probably going to be throwing the ball every play here in the second half moving forward.
They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
This offense hasn't been able to generate a lot of points in this one. Here in the third quarter, you're seeing the defense and how much pride they take on being physical. It's not just stopping the run. Guys in the back end flying to the football in the air, getting hits on guys, that time on the receiver, knocking it loose.
Off play action. Under fire. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
Rolling.
Themselves in situations like this, 3rd and long right now. They don't have many points in this game, and this is a big reason why. It's hard to score if you don't keep the 3rd downs manageable. So moving forward, whether it's running the football on 1st and 2nd or throwing short passes earlier in the drives, they've got to change things up because taking sacks like this is killing this offense.
And 3rd and long, everybody is pinning their ears back and coming after the quarterback. You try to throw screens behind those. Sometimes they're very successful, but this time defense played it great and the play went nowhere.
Oh.
Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. First snap of this drive comes from the 32. They'll run it from the gun. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman.
Nice play by the defense, but now is a time they've got to be more consistent. They allowed this running back to go off in that first half, and moving forward now, they've got to try and take this running back away.
Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top.
Why won't they jump for the ball? What's going on? It's the second time.
Behind the sticks on 2nd down. To throw, it's Jennings. Fires to the wideout. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much.
I don't understand what's going on with these receivers right now.
Away from the quarterback, he had nowhere to put that football in the field to play, so that ball obviously had to go out of bounds.
Throws to the wideout. Right through
Oh,
the
man.
just flat dropped it on the crosser, and it'll be 4th down. And the Mustangs send out the punt unit. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. And the punt will go into the end zone, and the ball comes out to the 20 on the touchback. That's the end of the period, and SMU has the lead. Well, guys, so far, this has been a massive beatdown, and it would appear the biggest challenge is what kind of records can they set as we have a look at the 3rd quarter stats. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. So 1st down, we'll open up the final period. Drop play, quarterback keeps it. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, and whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it. But the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front 7 has dominated this entire game.
I think one of the hardest things to do is stick to the run when it's not working. But it's those runs right there that are the reason why you have to do it, right? You can't get too one-dimensional. Keep slipping those runs in there. Keep getting a little bit of positive yards. Next thing you know, you look up and you might break one of them.
Your daddy will drink out of there.
Will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
You already ate?
And I bet the frustration meter for this offense is so high. If you can't keep your
Oh, you want the barbecue?
upright, it's hard to move the ball. It's hard to score points. This offensive line has not protected him at all, and that's why so many sacks keep happening.
Other one. Yeah. Other one.
The Rebels will send out the punt unit. He's going to try to flip the field with this one.
I haven't tasted it yet.
Shank, but I don't think he'll include it on his greatest hits. Slips through the line. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground.
I made plenty of it yesterday. It's a lot downstairs.
They had to punt it away on their last possession, but, man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start making the plays I like, Jesse, as I cross.
Then how you going to start then?
Offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to
Jay's
take
downstairs?
a shot right away and try and
Is Jay's downstairs?
capitalize on this field position.
They'll give you a piece of meat. So they say, when you a piece of meat.
The option look. He'll toss it. They'll give him 4 on that one. It's 3rd and 6.
Playing the option meant consistently playing responsibility football. Nice job by the defense being where they're supposed to be. This option will just keep giving it to you over and over and over again, and you got to pass those tests.
Quarterback gets enough. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. The Mustangs come to the line with a new set of downs. Red pass, it's complete.
Ooh, trying to put that boy in the blender.
In there, and here's why you do it. You back him off the football a lot of times, but who's guarding him? A lot of times those are linebackers. Those are safeties. You get those good matchups where you can feature one of your speedsters, and a lot of times good things happen.
He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. And the Mustangs have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Little touch pass to the receiver. Going for the goal line. Touchdown, SMU. The offense puts up 6 for that trip to the end zone.
Well, they were able to come out here week 1 and really feed off the energy of this home crowd. They've been making plays all over the field. You could not ask for a better start to the season.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he tacks on the extra point. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Penn State delivered the knockout blow, and I think the defense might have been the story here. LeVar Arrington, Shane Conlon, Jack Ham. There's another stud there at linebacker U. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still 2 quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of there, you-know-what.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing.
Just pull them starters out. Offense and defense.
She's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Leaves it with the running back. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks.
I just think such a big part of this offense is being physical and establishing the run game. They haven't had a lot of success offensively early in this one, and that's why right there. They're not able to get this guy going yet. That's got to change. This game goes on.
And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode, and what is that? The defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback, and you've already struggled protecting your guy today and creating those explosive plays. This offense is going to have to buckle up and really protect their guy up front.
And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, how nice, too, to have the defense on their heels, because at this point, they don't know what's coming at them. They had problems stopping everything that last drive did.
So I think this defense would come back with a little more aggressiveness. I mean, they let them have what they wanted. Now they got to dictate to this offense a little bit more.
And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. The Mustangs are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Looking to throw, it's Van Dyke. Grabbed behind the line, it's Singleton. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Finds his big tight end. Finds a crease at the 20. He's forced out of bounds inside the 5.
Rolling.
For now. And another big play by this offense, and if they are playing, not thinking about the scoreboard at all, there's evidence of it right there.
Hey, if there's time on the clock, as a defense, stop us.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Mustangs.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get concerned, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. Fielded in the end zone. It's James. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something that can get this offense moving forward. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you, I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Oh, they're after him. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
And, man, this offense just keeps trying to find something to go well. They're down so big. There's still time on the clock. Maybe they can put something together, but so far today, this has been ugly.
The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop them right here. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football.
At this point, it's a lot about pride for this offense. They're just trying to find a way to get on the board. They have been shut out. That last incompletion, I mean, they're now trying to take shots and see if they can just come up with something. I don't even know if they believe they can get it done. It just feels obligatory, guys, at this point. Let's just throw it up and see if something good can happen.
Hauls it in, looking for space. And the returner goes down. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. Wide receiver comes in motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Able to pick his way forward for a decent gain before the defense gets him down. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Trying play action. Unloads to the wideout. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. Ball at the 31. 3rd and short coming. Defense trying to rise up. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the 1st down. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. He's got it. Showing off that big leg from 47 yards out.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
Here comes the offense onto the field again. This thing got out of hand on them, but they'll try to finish with some pride here.
And this one was a beatdown, and there's nothing you can do about it because this one's over. Jesse, now we got to start progressing for next week for the rest of this season so we don't let one bad game turn into two.
Yeah, there are very few teams out there that won't watch game film, but they may want to skip this one. I mean, because it may hurt their confidence. They just need to turn the page and get ready for the next opponent and forget this day ever happened.
I suspect we can see that same exact play. They make it look really easy, running the option down the line of scrimmage, QB making good decisions and keeping them in good second down situations.
And the Rebels can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30.
It's got to feel good. Knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
They'll move the wide receiver. They'll ride the hot hand. Nice move to pick up yardage. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still just a very short gain.
And this defense is more than happy with the offense running the football. They've done a great job today. I mean, they've really made this offense work so hard, earn everything they've gotten, and that's why this lead is ballooned like it has.
They'll switch it up here and look to throw. He's going up top here late in the game. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up. Trying to pick up a first down. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
Number 97 in hot formation to kick it away.
They'll bring him down. The clock is at 0, and that is how this one will wrap up. We waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting that first victory.
And the first games are so much fun. You've been practicing against each other over and over all through camp. Now you get to come out, start the season off 1-0, Jesse. Great start.
It was a great start for the winning team. Now, for the losing team, obviously not the way you want to get into this season. There were some mistakes with execution, and guys are going to have to do a better job individually. But that's why you play the games. You get to now go back to the drawing board, get back on the practice field, try and iron out these wrinkles. It's a long season ahead. A lot to play for.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.